So let's just jump right in with a massive, maybe even a little bit of a terrifying question. Is artificial intelligence our final invention? You know, the one that changes literally everything, forever. It's a thought that kind of gets right to the heart of all the excitement and, yeah, all the anxiety we're all feeling right now.
I mean, doesn't it feel exactly like that? A breathless, dizzying acceleration? This quote just nails it. It feels like technology isn't just moving forward anymore, it's compounding, building on itself so fast it's almost impossible to keep up. So how is this insane speed actually changing our world? Like, right now? Well, first up, it's rewriting the rules of society. Because, let's be real, this isn't science fiction anymore. AI is already getting its hands on our schools, our governments, and our whole idea of what's fair.
Look at this. It shows this huge fork in the road for education. On one side, the promise. Imagine an AI tutor for every single student on the planet, one that can explain calculus with the patience of a saint. But the peril? What if only the wealthy can get these tools? We risk creating this massive new digital divide, basically supercharging inequality right from kindergarten.
Okay, so what about government? The promise here is amazing. Hyper-efficient services, smarter traffic, faster help when disaster strikes. But you gotta flip that coin. The other side is a government run by these black box algorithms, systems that make huge decisions about our lives, like who gets a loan or not, and nobody can even explain why. That dream of efficiency could so easily become a nightmare of total algorithmic control. And this same tension, this same push and pull, it applies directly to fairness, to social equity. AI could be this great equalizer, right? Bridging gaps in things like healthcare and justice. Or, if we train it on all the biased data from our messy past, it could become a bias supercharger, just amplifying all our historical injustices and funneling wealth and power into the hands of just a tiny few. The stakes get so much higher when we zoom out from our own societies to, well, the survival of the planet. Can this same technology actually help us solve the biggest crises humanity has ever faced? Let's talk about poverty. It's not just about not having money. It's about a lack of opportunity. And here's the key thing. A lot of experts argue it's not a problem of scarcity. We have enough stuff. It's a problem of distribution. We just can't get the resources to the right people at the right time. And that right there is where AI could be a total game changer.
And this slide just perfectly lays out the tools AI brings to that fight. We are talking about way more accurate climate models that can predict disasters. We're talking about optimizing our energy grids for renewables, using precision agriculture to grow more food with less water. It's all about making our systems smarter and our aid more targeted to finally tackle these massive problems with the precision they've always needed.
So, we've seen how it's impacting us now, and we've seen the planet's scale potential. This all leads to two powerful competing visions of the future. Utopia or dystopia? Is AI going to lead us to some golden age or somewhere much, much darker?
I mean, that's the ultimate question, isn't it? When you look at all of this, all the promise and all the peril, which path do you honestly think we're on right now? Let's really dig into both sides.
Okay, first, let's look at the dystopian view, and it's captured in this really chilling metaphor from Alex Chan. The fear is that we're going to build something so powerful, this metaphorical button, that once we push it, it starts a chain reaction that we just can't stop. You can't go back. It's a really stark warning about unintended consequences.
And that forces us to ask this absolutely terrifying question. Are we building the tools of our own destruction? Is this invention so different, so powerful, that it actually represents the beginning of the end of the human story as we know it? But let's pivot. Let's look at the utopian vision. And Vicky Chan puts it so brilliantly by grounding it in our reality right now. We are already living in a world of abundance. Seriously, think about it. Hot showers whenever you want, all of human knowledge in a device that fits in your pocket. These are things that were pure fantasy just a couple of generations ago. The utopian argument is that AI is just the next logical and most powerful step on that same journey.
So how do we navigate between these two possible futures? Well, the key thing to realize is that the future doesn't just happen to us. It's something we build, one choice at a time. It's time for us to start writing our next chapter on purpose.
This right here is maybe the most important takeaway of all. The future is an active construction. It is not set in stone. The choice between that utopian dream and that dystopian nightmare, it isn't a coin flip. It's a series of decisions that we all need to be a part of, starting right now.
So what does that actually look like? Well, it kind of boils down to three big things. First, we have to demand smart ethical governance. Second, we need to build AI literacy so that everyone understands what's at stake here. And maybe most important of all, we have to prioritize our human values, things like fairness and compassion and well-being, and build them right into the code of these systems from the ground up.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to this. AI is, without a doubt, the most powerful tool humanity has ever created. It's like a giant mirror. It reflects our greatest hopes and our deepest fears. So the real question isn't what AI is going to do to us. The question is, what will we choose to build with it?